Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. Hope you're all doing well. So I've just received the Ringke Bezel Styling for the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Those of you who have watched my previous video on Galaxy Watch 5 Pro may remember that I did get the inner bezel styling from the same company, and it actually enhanced the look of the Watch 5 Pro. It gave more of a premium look, and before I applied the inner bezel styling, it was just the empty black bezel, digital bezel, which just looked horrendously ugly. And so once I applied the inner bezel styling, it looks very attractive and gives a classic look. I'll leave the link for all the products in this video in the description box for anyone who's interested. So let's unbox this and apply it on our Galaxy Watch 6 and see how that looks. The Galaxy Watch 6 Classic itself is absolutely beautiful. It comes, obviously, we've got the silver version, 47mm, and the bezel itself is plain on top. It's got the shiny edge with the chamfered design, and then the inner bezel itself already has marking. It's just the outer bezel that's plain. So I think that bezel on top with a bit of styling will look amazing. So let's unbox and check it out and see how that looks. And once we do that, I'm going to also show a strap that I got. This is by a company called Archer watch strap. It's made from nylon and it's two-tone, 20mm. Let's take it out and show you quickly. So here it is. It's black with grey. It's got the pull and attach mechanism, attach it to the watch. So we'll put this one on and see how it looks as well. So this is the Ringke Bezel Styling. It's 47mm and we've ordered the silver version. Let's open this up. Here we go. So as you can see, it's stainless steel. So the marking is engraved. You can feel it actually, and it's brushed finish, whereas the bezel on the watch is frosted and is shiny on the edge. On the other side, you have the stick-on to stick it onto the watch, and then I think I can see that will make it slightly higher, the bezel itself, because there's it kind of slopes down. So this will actually look like this. I can also already see it making the watch look much more attractive. In my opinion, this makes an already classic watch much more classier. Okay, so I'm going to get my husband to stick it on because it's his watch and he's going to need to try it on, so let him do it.
So before I apply this bezel, let's focus on some important small details about how it will look. So when it sits on the bezel on top of the original bezel, how much does it actually stick out? So you can see this is how it is. What it does is it sits around the chamfered edges and the adhesive is applied on the top. So it raises the bezel slightly, just a little bit. If you can see, this is how it is, and it fits perfectly, but it does increase slightly. Does raise the bezel basically from the screen compared to how it is on the original. But what you will do is you'll definitely protect the original bezel from getting scratched, which will happen over time. So at least if this one gets scratched, you can easily just, or if it gets damaged, you can replace this without having to worry about replacing or damaging your watch. So this is good, and also this is shinier. It's got a brush finish, which is slightly different to a flat sort of finish, frosted finish here. So this actually goes quite well with the side here because they kind of match in terms of the shininess. So it does look good, and then we will see how it looks on a watch face. I'm going to apply this first, and then we'll try on a couple of watch faces and see how it looks. It's not very difficult to apply. All you do is you just remove this from there, this blue sticker, and then just make sure you align it properly. So obviously I'm going to just try to match it with the markings on the watch. So if I match it against the top here, I want to make sure it doesn't look out of place. And I'm not going to press it down yet, just to make sure that it's actually in the right place. So yeah, I think I'm happy with this, with the placement. And so I'm just going to now push it down. What I've noticed is, although it's a perfect sort of match and blends really well with the whole original bezel of the watch, you can feel it does stick out slightly, just on maybe the top, along the top. So I can feel like, as I rub my finger over it, there's a slight overlap here, and I guess everywhere around it, but that's fine. It doesn't look too out of place. So I think I'm happy with this now. Just firmly push it down so it's applied properly. It's good to know that this Ringke bezel is scratch resistant, and it does look really nice actually. It really goes well with the watch because of the finish on the side. So yeah, and I was actually thinking, how is it going to see? Is it going to stick out too much? But it's not really sticking out much. If you can see, and you can still see that rotating bezel's markings. So the next question will be, how does it work? So yeah, as you can see, it's working very nice. It's rotating the bezel. We'll test it because my watch is locked, so you're not seeing any movement. And also, how does it look with watch faces? So here we are. What do you think? It looks quite good on this classic watch face. So in terms of it rotating, so as you can see, it's rotating really well. No issues there at all. It feels like it did on the normal one. Like I say, it does stick out. I can feel a little part of the top just slightly sticking out, but it doesn't really cause any problems. But the fact is, it makes the watch look much nicer, I think. So even more classic looking than it already is. And I guess with this kind of watch, analog watch faces probably will be more suited. Let me try a different watch face and see how those look. If I go and put this one on. Okay, I'm just going to put it on my wrist and see how it looks now. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Let's try a different watch face. So these are kind of analog watch faces. Let's try this one. Okay, looks good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to change the strap, other strap my wife showed earlier. I'm going to apply that one now and see how that one looks with this rotating bezel. So let's remove this Samsung's Eco leather strap. And I'm going to apply this nice two-tone black and grey strap. A couple of things to note. Obviously this strap has this kind of buckle, so it's not the ideally I wanted a quick release one, but they don't have them quick on this version. Let's put this on and see how it looks. Look at that. Now it's looking kind of a different watch. I really like it. I think this strap also goes quite well with this new Ringke bezel. I'm gonna put it on my hand and see how it looks. I could try another watch face, maybe a couple of different watch faces. What do you guys think? I do like the look of it. This strap, because it's new, obviously it's a bit harder. It seems a bit harder at the moment, but it will take time to flex, and then it should fit even better. Nice looking watch faces. So we've got this one. It looks amazing actually. I think it does change the look of the watch completely. Both the strap as well as the bezel with these nice markings. Okay, let's try a different watch face. Try this one. Try a different one again. Don't want to try too many, but let's try this one, this new one that Samsung provided, and they fixed the mistake on April, by the way. It's been updated. Spelling mistake they had. I think this also looks good on this watch face. Just try another one, maybe another one or two. Try a blue one. And this one. I think this watch face looks really great with the watch as well as this strap. Gonna try another couple quickly before we wrap this up. Try something with numbers. Maybe another one or two, this one. Fantastic, I think. One of my favorite watch faces. Yeah, let us know what you think. If you prefer this watch strap, or do you think it looks better on the original Samsung eco leather version. I personally think this now looks great, and this strap is going to be probably one I'm going to be using for a bit. Just try one more watch face, actually, one of those, maybe this one. So the watch face does have two of these to keep this part of the strap in place. It kind of feels really good. Like I said, it's a bit hard at the moment, not as flexible, but it does feel really, it does look really nice, and it feels fine on the hand. I'm sure it will soften over time as well.
So that's all for today, guys. I'll leave the link for all the products in this video in the description box for your information. If you find the video useful, please do give it a like and support us by subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.